Hey, how's everybody? We got Valerio Gallo today from Pontepetri in the region of Tuscany. What about you? How's it going there?
In more or less the same life. A little bit scared, a little bit full of hope. Sometimes my mind makes me some joke because I could be afraid of the moment.
Hmm.
You don't know how this thing is going on, when it will be when we would be able to shake our hands for the again, to
Yep.
hug our friends again, to hug the people that we don't see from a month or a month and a half again, and nobody knows, But you know what? In this moment, thankful from God, I'm in health, I'm safe, and I'm at home. I do my little part. I deliver the food to the people, and what I see in the streets, it's when people are outside, we are scared from the unknown, from the people that we don't know.
Mm.
We move from one side to the other side of the street if we see someone, and the people just go outside for buy food and nothing else, nothing else.
Same way in America. It's the same way in New York anyway. New York is like that also. It's very, very similar. When you go outside and you look at people that you don't know, it's not that you're scared, but you're just wondering. There's doubt. There's confusion. There's doubt. You're wondering, do they have the virus? They don't have the virus, and it makes you anxious. It makes you
Yes,
uncomfortable.
yes.
So I understand what you're saying as far as that goes. So as we talked about the last time, Quattroni is it's a butcher shop. It's an espresso. You could get espresso butcher. You could go grocery shopping there. You could get cold cuts. And at night they move
Wine,
everything
good
to the
wine.
side. And he has a fantastic restaurant. And you could also you sell wine. You sell wine there also during the daytime. Like you could go in and buy the wine and take it with you, or you serve it at those little beautiful private 5-course meals that you make with some of the finest food in. Certainly in northern Italy that I had, fantastic, and Valerio's just a great guy. We had a lot of fun together. But so it's going on. Everybody is in place, staying in place there. You are doing something different. Did your business, was it slower when this all started? Was the business slow? Not too many people coming in the store? How did that work?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We usually works every day with it's a small town. It's not so big town. People knows each other. Everybody knows each other. It's a quite small village based on the mountains. And during the weekends, it comes hundreds of people because they comes to find me, to find the place, to taste the food. We I think that we got good food, and people
Oh
usually
yeah.
come there. We makes the breakfast. We made the restaurant, and now in this since 1 month, 1 month and a half, we work with 2, 3, 4 person per day. Not much more. Not
Mm.
much more. People doesn't go outside. We work. We I began to work, and I create the idea of delivery the food because to give them the possibility to the people to stay at home, because I've seen some scenes not very comfortable outside the big supermarket, outside the big stores. Hands of people that are waiting hours for going inside and take a little bit of bread or milk. Uh, it's, it's not it's not so good to see that. I got
And
more or less everything. Tell me.
And no, and that's happening in the United States also, where there are lines to get in, and a little bit of panic maybe from people. They think they're going to run out of food, so that's happening also here in New York City. So I almost compare what's happening in New York City to what's happening in the real hotspot, the real
The real
regions
the
of your country.
downtown in Florence, in every downtown.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So you started to offer delivery service that you do
Yes,
personally, correct?
Yes, I do it all personally. I create that, and I give them the possibility to the people that I know. I send a message by WhatsApp with the list of the object and the prices, and I tell them everything you need, everything you could have idea that you could need. Try to ask me. Don't be shy. Don't be
Mm,
shy. I am here for help. So I wear my mask and my protective gloves,
nice.
and a couple of days in a week, not every day, because I need to be safe to stay safe too. A couple of days on Tuesday or Saturday, I go upstairs up on the mountains. I load my car with all the food, all the goods that people could need, and I make my turn. And I make my turn in one day. People always thanks me a lot for what I'm doing. Somebody says that I'm a hero, but I'm not a hero. I don't think I do what I have to do. I just do my part. And you know what? Because it's a strange moment. It's an hard moment. We have to be tough and we have to be safe. Safe. First of all, inside our head, inside our mind, and inside our soul. Second, as well.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of nerve. You get nervous, or you could be anxious. You're wondering what's going to happen. The people really, the reason why people call you a hero is because you're saving people's lives. You are allowing people not to leave their house. The older people are really in danger if they leave their house. The statistics show that the majority of the deaths, certainly in New York City, are people over 70 years old or older. That's over, I think it's 50 something percent of the deaths in New York City. Um,
Mm-hmm.
New York City right now has
I have to send a big kiss and a big hug to our New York City citizen. I've been there an year and a half ago, and it's still in my mind and my heart. I
yeah, that
really
was
love
fun.
it.
We had fun when you came to New York.
I got it more. I got it more. Trust me, I got it more. You can imagine. I grew up with the cinema, with the movies on New York, and I've been there, and I see Manhattan. I see the Knicks playing. I see Brooklyn. You can it's you cannot I cannot explain the emotion.
I
I
remember.
I walked through the city, and the big the one of the big emotion in my life when I was in the front of the Statue of Liberty.
Ah,
Wow,
yes.
I cannot explain. It could. It's a lots of feeling inside. It's as giving me a lots of feeling inside. I fell in love with that lady. I fell in love. Absolutely fell in love.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we can't wait for you to come back, but you know
Oh,
what? We,
absolutely,
we just
absolutely.
gotta
I think that will be the first thing that I'm going to do when everything is happening.
perfect. I think just make sure that I'm not going to Italy when you're coming to New
Yeah,
York.
yeah. We can meet in the sky. We can meet in the sky.
Yeah. So, so the other thing I want to point out, Valerio, is that you don't even charge extra. Correct me if I'm wrong. You don't even charge the people extra
Absolutely not.
money to
Absolutely not.
deliver it. Right.
Absolutely not.
Right. And then you also were talking about giving a discount on the meat. You were actually giving discounts on some of the food.
Yes, yes. And if sometimes we probably mix or order more bread that we usually can sell, I bring to the people. I bring
That's
to the
great.
people. I
That's
bring to
great.
the people. Take the bread, put it in the fridge, put it in the freezer. You can use it tomorrow. And I post sometimes a post on Facebook that says what is written on: if you're hungry before going to bed, don't go to bed with your hungry on. Call me. I got a
Mm,
lot of food. We can
wow.
share. We can
God
try.
bless.
Don't. Yes. Don't. You don't have to feel alone or abandoned because you're not.
You're a hero. That's fantastic, buddy. That's God bless you. It really is. That's something else. What what do you think? How do you stay so positive?
You know what? I'm not always so positive. Sometimes my mind makes me a little joke. Sometimes I get depressed because probably this is the last time in my life I do these things. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm afraid if it can attack me every time. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. If I will be back to love again, to hug again someone else, or to touch again someone else, or to have a dinner together with my friends. That's one of the most things that I miss. Absolutely. I also had a strange nightmare one night. I dreamed about a future museum where were shown what the people usually do before the COVID-19, 16, 70 and years in the future. They show in that museum were shown people usually have a dinner together. People usually go to the pub together to share a beer.
Right.
People usually go to the stadium and stay near to see a game. And that nightmare has scared me a little bit. Because something that we usually do as a normal life is something that we are going to miss. And hopefully, what gives me the possibility to be positive is to set up my mind in the present. Right now, I'm safe. I'm at home.
Right.
I got a rooftop on my head. I've eaten with my family. And if I begin to think what's going on, what's going to change, what's going to happen, and nobody knows. No. Just live for today. Just put your mind for today and do what you have to do step by step. And don't be afraid. In Italy we say ce la faremo. We can do that. We can do that. And we have to think about. Don't worry. And be positive and use your mind in the right way. It's something that will always save you in every situation.
Yeah, you have to be aware. You have to be aware of your mind that when you're thinking negative, and you have to then stop, take a breath, and focus on positive. Turn it around positive. So positive tonight. You're home. You're safe. Tomorrow is another day. Are you going to work tomorrow, delivering the food?
Yes, tomorrow I have to go to work. I got some orders.
And what time generally do you start work in the morning?
It depends. Because where I work, it takes 50 kilometers from my house.
Oh.
And on the way, probably I'm the only one that can stop to some places if I have to bring something. If they say me, we have finished the protective gloves, I know where to catch it, where I can catch it.
Right.
And I go there. We are almost going to finish for example, the cheese or the mineral water, and I have to go to that place.
Oh God! All right.
I began to work more or less. I woke up at 8:30, and I will be at work around 9, 9:30, more or less. And I work until, it depends how many orders I have to do, how many places I have to go, more or less until 6:30 in the evening, at 7 o'clock in the evening, more or less.
So because about 10 hours.
More or less, yes, but you know what? You've seen how I've worked 2 years ago.
Yep.
You've seen. Now the rhythm is about a little bit lower. The rhythm is lower. Right. I can handle it without any problem now.
God bless you. That's great. So what are they saying? When are you going to be able to maybe have less rules, less restriction?
Okay. Probably the government has said that around the 1st of May, we are going, probably, these are only supposition, we are going to pass to the phase 2. We are now in the phase 1, with where everything is locked down. Probably from the 1st of May, we can try to begin to pass to the phase 2. So it means some places and some shops are going to open, and the people will be able to go around taking care and taking safe distance from everybody.
Right.
From
So
everybody.
still the social distance, not too close, no shaking hands, no
Absolutely.
hugging.
No hugging. Yes.
And you have to stay apart. So that's going to happen, hopefully. And then they say that there might be another spike of the illness because people aren't going to do it they're not going to pay attention to the safety.
Absolutely.
And they're going to make mistakes. And then people are going to get the virus again.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like
yes.
they call it the second wave. The second wave.
You don't, nobody knows. We hope that the people takes care about, what really takes care about. But there are people that are inside the house from a month and 15 days, just in the house, in a little house, probably alone, without seeing anybody. I bring them, I know them, I bring them the food. They're still always alone. Try to imagine it.
That's tough, I know.
Try to imagine
It's
it.
tough. Well, we're gonna continue praying for you. What's the good news? What message do you want to give to our Italian speaking parents that might be listening?
Really, I can say it in Italian.
Please.
Ok, vabbè, it's an honor for me, I'm proud. È un onore per me, sono orgoglioso di parlare agli italiani in America. Spero che vi arrivi questo messaggio e volevo dirvi di tenere duro, che ce la faremo. Sono frasi fatte che si dicono tante volte in Italia, però è vero. E quando vi viene a mancare la forza e la speranza, guardate dentro voi stessi e magari le persone che avete accanto, a cui volete bene, a cui volete veramente tanto bene. E dovreste ritrovare l'amore e la motivazione per andare avanti. Perché è l'amore per i cari, per le persone che ci legano, a riuscire a trovare la forza per andare avanti. Non vi arrendete adesso, non vi potete arrendere, non gliela potete dar vinta ancora prima di giocarla. Dovete resistere fino alla fine, perché so che ce la potete e ce la possiamo fare. E come italiani nel mondo abbiamo tanto da insegnare, specialmente se siamo uniti, siamo una squadra invincibile. State a casa e non preoccupatevi, ma quanto basta. Cercate di sorridere e stare sereni. Quando sarà il momento, ma fino a quel momento cercate di prenderla con filosofia, di dormire sereni, di mangiare sereni. Finché siete al sicuro andrà tutto bene. Vi abbraccio tantissimo. Spero di venire in America a trovarvi, più che altro.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. God bless you. Thank you. That's fantastic. I'm going to make sure that we play that to everybody's parents that want to hear somebody from Italy talking to them, because they're probably alone too in America. The Italian Americans that are stuck in their houses in the little neighborhood. I took you to Mulberry Street that time, and Arthur Avenue. I took you, remember, in those
I'd
neighborhoods.
like to tell them I'd like to tell them more things, but I didn't prepare it.
That's okay. I listen. Don't even worry about it. You did fantastic. All right. So we're going to check in with you again. Obviously, you and I talk almost every other day. I'm going to make sure just to hear you and to see that you're doing well. Go to sleep. I know it's late there, and you're a hero. You are a hero to me and my family, and to all the people I tell your story to. So God bless you, my brother. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich.
Thank
you, love. Thank you. You fill me up with courage and love. Really.
Thank you. God bless you, brother. I'll talk to you later,
my friend. Bye, my friend.
Bye.